RackaRacka is back with their sophomore directorial effort after Talk to Me, a movie I loved. How does that movie compare to this one? Is it just as good? Let's talk about it. After watching Talk to Me, I knew that whatever RackaRacka was going to make next was going to be on my most anticipated list. I needed to see it as soon as I could. And so with Bring Her Back, I was so excited to see what they had in store with this one. The trailer looked chilling, and again, we'll just watch anything that they do because they prove to me that they are filmmakers to watch. And the stories that they want to tell feel just fresh, and in the horror space especially, there's something really unique with that what they do with it. It feels small scale but telling these really deep stories. On a side note, as an aspiring filmmaker like myself, I really just get so much, honestly, inspiration from watching their projects. I'm so happy to say that Bring Her Back is another winner from them. It's a disturbing and chilling movie about grief and just how far it will take you, it can take you, to get some sort of peace and comfort in your loss. Hearing that, I'm sure you're like, wow, that sounds like a very deep story and one that is not easy to watch. I don't think this movie is easy to watch, not only with its underlying themes of grief and trauma, but also just the fact that it is really terrifying and it gets underneath your skin, and I had to look away sometimes. Just like with Talk to Me, they create that creepy and unsettling atmosphere right out of the gate, and it never really lets up. One of the big reasons why I had to look away at times was due to the practical effects. The practical work here is stellar, and it's so good to see that it is still alive and well. Sometimes you can watch a movie and you go, oh, well, they can do so much now with visual effects and CGI. And then you watch a movie like Bring Her Back, which has a lot of moments that really are eerie and unsettling, and to really strike a chord with the audience and make them feel unnerved, I think that the practical effects really came in clutch there. Whether that's peeling back skin, your teeth being shattered, without getting into spoilers, there's a lot here, and I think across the board it just looks fantastic. The movie also really works, thankfully, due to the performances. You have Sally Hawkins here leading the film. She's the bigger name attached to it, and she is delivering fantastic work. This is a very layered performance. There's a lot from comedic moments that make you feel uneasy, and there's moments where she's trying to get more comfortable with the foster kids, but you can just tell as an audience member there's something off with her and her dramatic moments. There's just a lot to the character, and I think that she carries that gracefully. I found myself just genuinely compelled by the work she was delivering here. But also Billy Barat and Sora Wong as the two foster kids, and particularly from the kids, the performance that really is sinister, also just leaves you feeling disturbed, was from Jonah Wren Phillips, the poster child. He has very few lines of dialogue, but his facial expressions go a long way, that's all I'll say. A lot of makeup needed for the character too. I can imagine, honestly, just how draining that must have felt, and I think that he just sells it entirely, in leading to a really creepy performance. Another great part is the sound design. It's really eerie, and the score as well, all just building the intensity. The main thing that draws the movie a bit back for me, and why I don't think it's necessarily as good as Talk to Me, it's a movie that I hold very highly, so it's gonna be hard to get to just that level of greatness in my opinion, was that the story can feel a bit predictable. I feel like I knew where it was going consistently. There wasn't really any big twists or turns that really caught me off guard, but in the end, what they do with the emotional beats and just from a directing standpoint, making this movie feel really just like a gut punch at the end. I can put that to the side and still acknowledge the fact that the movie was just great. Like I mentioned, it's a deconstruction of how far grief can take you, the lengths that you are willing to go to just to get that person or whatever you lost back. It's a very poignant addition to the story, and one that obviously elevates it to not just a basic level. And especially the final shot, the way that the movie closes it out, it's a chilling ending, and one that is going to stick with audiences. It's sticking with me, that's for sure. Overall, I just found this to be another twisted and unsettling movie from the RackaRacka team. Everything from the performances to the sound design to the makeup and effects, it all makes for a genuinely unnerving experience, and one that strikes an emotional chord with you, and it leaves a punch. I had to look away at parts that I was genuinely wincing. It's just very well done. I'm going to give Bring Her Back a B+, and I would definitely recommend seeing this one in a theater. Horror movies, especially when they're good, it's a wonderful experience to see in theaters, so that's why this one gets that stamp of approval, if you will. But be sure to leave your thoughts on the movie down below in the comments. Did you like it as much as I did? Did you not? Let me know. I want to thank you so much for watching this review. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And as always, look forward to more content coming soon. My name is Ben, people call me Meteor, and I'll see you guys in the next one.